guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Nesmith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Brogdon after the basket by Indiana. Grant the pass to Thibault. On the wing, Simons. Three-pointer. Kept alive.
And he's got such great hands. Aiden corrals rebounds and doesn't lose his touch on follow-ups.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Shakes him. Driving inside. Rips it home off a terrific move.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Yeah, nice dish there by Grant, playing unselfishly and putting the team ahead of himself. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Brogdon. Simons outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And able to impact the game at both ends is Miles Turner Clark.
You know, I like the fact that he's dangerous on offense, but more importantly, he's led the league multiple seasons and blocked shots. And he does not take time off at the defensive end of the floor.
Halliburton against Brogdon. Out to Simons. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Nesmith passes to Turner. And Aiden pulls it down.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Pass to Simons. Grant the screen. Outside Brogdon. And here's Aiden. 6 to shoot. Thibault with it. Turner covering. And Aiden with the stuff.
And that's just terrific body control by Aiden. Setting a solid pick and then quickly getting himself open.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Out to the right wing. Back to Halliburton. No good with a jumper from the wing.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Thibault drops in the three. And this game is tied up now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
There's Simons with a three. Buries it from three.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Outside for Halliburton. Here's Nesmith, guarded by Brogdon. Here's Nembhard. It's on target from the high post. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Simons outside. Pass to Aiden. Thibault with it. The three. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
And it's Simons missing. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They trail by 1.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Brogdon finds Simons. Outside for Brogdon. Pass to Thibault. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. Thibault's got his third basket on the night right there. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Siakam, the pass to Nesmith. Halliburton on the wing. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
And so he hits both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Grab the screen. And here's Simons outside. And no good. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. The Pacers out in front, leading by a... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. We've got Walker. Benedict Mathurin is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Obi Toppin, and it's Smith in at the 5. McConnell from outside. Portland grabs the miss.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown. Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class drops him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
Here's the 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And that one's good. Sharp.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, love seeing the young guard Henderson take charge like this, making things happen on the drive.
McConnell finds Mathurin. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Mathurin's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Henderson, the pass to Sharp. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here's Toppin. No points yet. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Henderson, the pass to Sharp. Outside for Henderson. Back to Sharp. Henderson against McConnell. Pass to Sharp. Outside for Henderson. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Indiana ball.
Indiana trailing here. Up top, McConnell. Defended by Henderson. Outside for McConnell. Toppin outside. Pass to Walker. Well, we talk about how much confidence matters for a player. Clark, it can make all the difference.
It is a huge factor, a huge component. What's going on in your own head, because you're in your head more than anybody else. So confidence is critical. And coaches, I don't necessarily know if they can give players confidence, but I think they can take it away. And making sure players are confident is part of a coach's job, I think.
Three-pointer Sharp. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4. Indiana has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. And here's Toppin from the arc. Sinks the tray. Toppin's got 6.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Henderson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And there's the fire from the rookie Henderson. Spicy out there, but able to make a play.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Portland.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
Be be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He's off on the first.
A solid defender and rebounder. I'm really impressed with Smith's growth thus far.
He hits the second from the line. Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Back to Sharp. Clock at 6. There's the three. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for Indiana. For three, Matherin. Williams grabs the board. Portland has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
And B.A., that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
It's Matherin with a drive. The kick out to Walker. Back to Smith. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
Henderson with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. This one for three. They get it back. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The three is up, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Against Henderson. Drives to the hoop. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
McConnell passes to Matherin. Here's Smith. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Trailblazers out in front. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at center. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. And it's the Pacers with the ball. 2-point game. Siakam looking it over. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Thibault. He launches a three. Knocks down the long J. Thibault's got 11 points.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he nails the third. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop. taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
And when you watch Halliburton run point, he makes life easy for his team.
You know, he's like a Pied Piper. He's a guy that other people gravitate to and enjoy playing with. Always has his head up. He's excellent at reading angles and situations and using the right pass at the right time, and rarely seems to force shots. I mean, that's the quintessential playmaking point guard if ever there was. Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Drills it from deep.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Got a piece of it. Thibault with a steal. Hayden with it. Turner covering. Simons against Halliburton. Simons passes to Thibault. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Grant outside. Count it. Good. And now it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
And I tell you, I love watching Grant get busy down there. I mean, his impressive leaping ability and his quick release on the shot allow him to score at a high rate down low.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton has made a believer out of his head coach. Rick Carlisle said, quote, he is a basketball savant type of guy. People like him, like Doncic, they sense when their timing is coming. He craves the responsibility of being the franchise point guard, and he always is aware of what needs to be done. Brian?
That's high praise, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Siakam with it. Thibault picks him up. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton.
Blazers ball.
Pass to Simons. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Simons has got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide open man there.
Siakam, pass to Turner. Thibault against Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Simons outside. Launches a three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Turner for three. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Outside for Brogdon. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
You have to chase Brogdon off that three-point line. He's a very good shooter from this area.
Siakam, no good. And it's Brogdon with the ball for the Trailblazers. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Grant's shot is off.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
He drops it from range.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
There's Simons with a three. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one. Halliburton misses. Now Portland with it. They're on a 19-5 run. Grant the screen. And here's Simons outside. Indiana has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside for Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Grant. Spins. To the wing on the left. Nesmith. And too long on the shot. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. And it's Thibault missing. The Pacers have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Fires the three. Count it from distance. Nembhard's got 5 points now this quarter. Simons outside. From the arc. No luck on that one. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They just can't miss. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And a look at the five for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got T.J. McConnell, Walker out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Jalen Smith, and it's Matherin in at the shooting guard position.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Indiana shooting is around 55% so far. Walker for three. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Sharp. Let's go with a three and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Three-pointer. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Henderson with it, and it's McConnell picking him up. Henderson misses. Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Matherin passes to McConnell. Fires in the triple. McConnell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Kamare. There's a screen. Henderson, the pass to Sharp. 4 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. For 3, Matherin. The rebound by Murray. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Three-pointer Sharp. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. McConnell with it, guarded now by Williams. And McConnell is good for 3. McConnell's got 6 here in the quarter.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Williams, a screen on McConnell. On the wing, Murray. It's Sharp on the wing. He's covered by Matherin. Sharp goes in, shoots over Matherin. Sharp, no good. Indiana has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter.
Jalen Smith punishing that rim.
For Portland, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
A line change here for Portland. For Indiana, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. And then Siakam with the jam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Pass to Grant. Outside for Brogdon. Simon's outside. Grant in the post. He's covered by Siakam. Simon's shot is good.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
Halliburton drives, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Tremendous explosion on that launch by Halliburton, throwing it down.
Simon's outside. They set the pick. Bible passes to Simons. Plenty of space. And right through it goes. Simons has got 19 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Neesmith's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
4-3. Again, Simon's missing. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Neesmith passes to Halliburton. Beyond the arc. Oh, you got to guard Halliburton from there.
Halliburton, one of those young guys that you want with the rock in his hand at crunch time. He always seems to deliver.
Indiana foul. Andrew Nembhard. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. There's Simons with a three. Another miss by Simons. Indiana on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Neesmith. There's a screen by Turner. Neesmith's shot is off. And here's Simons outside. Hits a three-pointer. And the Pacers with possession here. With the drive. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense.
These teams, Smitty, very strong play from their front courts. What do you think about this matchup?
It's going to be a great one. Each of these teams are so solid up front. It's strength versus strength.
Here's Alexander Walker and the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in the point guard. Now Gobert, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. He kicks it to McDaniels, launches it, drills it from outside.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Simons with a screen on it. Stolen by McDaniels. Fast break. Here we go. Fires the three. A shot by Alexander Walker. No good. And so Ayton will bring it up for Portland. It's a three-point game.
We've seen Anthony go for 40% from deep for an entire season. You know this man can shoot it.
Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
Simons from outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Love the confident answer from Simons. Coming right back and getting his own triple.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Grant sets a screen for Simon. Clock at 6. A three ball. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from.
Love it, love it.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Brogdon the pass to Thibault. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
For 3, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And it's Simons missing. Timberwolves leading by 4. Shakes him. And Edwards with the stuff.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. And what a score Anthony Simons has become, Steve. Wow.
I love it, Kevin, because he can do it from all 3 levels. Smooth jumper, uses his body to protect the ball when he's driving inside, and some nights he's unstoppable.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 9.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Edwards against Brogdon. Ayton a screen. Simons from outside. Good on the triple. Simons has got 9.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
And Towns throws it down.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
A shot by Brogdon wide open. And another 3 for Portland.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Brogdon kicks to Simons. Ayton the pass to Brogdon. And Simons has it in the corner. The train. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Grant. Ayton the pass to Thibault. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And stolen by Thibault. Simons from outside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And he put on his hard hat on the offensive glass. Jeremy Grant knows where to be in these situations.
Edwards looking it over. A shake. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Shooting from Minnesota.
Both good from the line that time.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Simons. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he...
The previous play is under...
Center and Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the... Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. We've got Conley. Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Warren, and it's Moore in at the shooting guard.
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
Here's Conley. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Henderson against Moore. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut back down to just 2 points. The basket there coming from Sharp.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Pass to Kamare. Outside Williams. Rebound Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Anderson kicks to Conley. Anderson a screen on Murray. And it's Conley penetrating. And he comes up with the deuce. Conley's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's where Conley is most dangerous. Just amazing quickness on his way to the rack.
Picked by Williams. Sharp, the pass to Anderson. Now, here's Sharp. Six on the shot clock. Henderson against Conley. Good work defensively by Conley. Timberwolves leading by 7. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Moore with it. Williams picks him up. Kick out to Moore. Right side Warren. Rebound by Williams. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And here's Sharp. Passes it to Henderson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
High-holder type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
All free throws good from Henderson. Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greggy was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
Exceptional pass from Conley. Love seeing him involve his guys like this. I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
Here's the screen. Hits it from three-point range. Warren's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Sharp. Outside for Murray. There's 1:17 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Shaden Sharp saw his chance and exploded up to the rim.
Conley against Henderson. Conley the pass to Reed. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Reeves got the lead up to 9 now for Minnesota.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
The pass to Sharp, picked by Williams. There's the drive, and that one drops. Sharp's got 6 points.
Sharp testing the defense down the lane and succeeding. They couldn't keep up.
Conley for 3. Rebounded by Kamare. Portland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now just a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Warren with the jam.
And this guy just gets buckets. Warren is more than capable of finishing on that drive.
And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Reed. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Minnesota bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. We're shooting the... Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Let's hear it for Red Panda. Let's give a round of applause.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
We see it night in and night out. When you move the ball, keep your teammates involved, good things happen at the offensive end.
And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And Fernie Simons out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. And stolen by Thibault. 3-on-3. 3-pointer. Simons connects from 3-point range. Simons has got the first points in the second half here for Portland. Outside Edwards. Kicks it to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Grant. Trailblazers trail by 4. It is tough to overlook the pedigree of the Grant family. But you see where Jeremy Grant gets his talent.
No mistaking that, Kevin. When your dad is Harvey Grant and your uncle is Horace Grant, you're destined to make it in the NBA.
Just 2 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
It seems like whenever Matisse Thybulle's number has been called, he's been ready.
GA really speaks to his confidence and his professionalism. Matisse Thybulle embraces his role, and he's ready to go when his number is called.
The league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Ayton finds Thibault. Ayton a screen. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Now, here's Simons. He's guarded closely. Driving in, and he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Heads up play by Simons. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
Towns dishes to McDaniels. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Over to the left wing. Edwards, a screen on Brogdon. No coverage that time. McDaniels got 9 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Simons. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
A pro at working the pick and roll. Simons just taking what the defense gives him.
Knocked loose. Lobbed up there for Edwards. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Passes it to Simons.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Hey, that one is his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
I bet coach is loving what Anthony Simons is doing. Always nice to see a scorer at his best.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. So Portland ends up going with the new group. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin, blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin. Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Sharp, the pass to Henderson. Down low. Outside Williams. A drive by Henderson. And it's slammed in by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
They set the pick. No one near Conley as he lets it go. No good on the 3. Now, here's Sharp. Not a lot of room. Williams finds Murray. Conley against Henderson. Pass to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up. But it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Moore outside. Back to Reed. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Henderson against Conley. And Henderson throws it down hard.
In the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
Anderson with the screen for Conley. Got it off in time. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we're coming right back after the... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. T.J. Warren out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Conley. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Moore in at the 2. Conley kicks to Moore. Warren on the wing. Anderson outside. Back to Warren. The kick out to Anderson. Anderson, a screen on Henderson, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. The lead is 2. And the pass to Sharp. Here he goes. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Wow, anytime Sharp lifts off, it's showtime.
And the Timberwolves call timing. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks, David. Edwards with the screen for Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Simons with the screen on it. The kick out to Simons. And it's good, 2 points. Simons has got the lead back up to 4 now for Portland.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
And late in the game here, it's just as important to get stops. We'll see if either side is up to the task.
From the arc, trains it from beyond the arc. And now a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
Quick little pull-up right there. I like seeing Simon stop on a dime like this.
Edwards can't hit.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And unbothered by the contact inside. Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Pass to Simons. Hands it from downtown. Simons has got the lead up to 8 now for Portland.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
Towns down low, working on Grant, and Towns throws it down.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Passes it to Simons. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Simons has got 18 points just in the second half.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Three-pointer, Simon. And another three for Portland.
Pretty slick move by Anthony Simons with the rock. The defender couldn't keep track.
And not known for his ball handling, Edwards showing, though, he has got some skills.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Three-pointer, Simon. Drops in the tray. Simons has got 35 in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Trailblazers.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
Hey, that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Simons.
there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
This is the shot you want to get him, an open look from range.
Here's Simons, and the basket is good. Simons has got 40 points.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And another three for Portland.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here's Hayton, the kick out to Simons. Pass to Thibault. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, what? They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team.
Well, we got an old-fashioned... matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, BA, and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1.
Alexander Walker. First personal foul. First team foul.
Halliburton against McDaniels. Here's Nembhard from outside the arc. On target from range.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Edwards for 3. Pacers with a rebound. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, BA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves. And we're about a minute into the first. And here's Edwards outside, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Anthony Edwards getting into that pull-up game. Nicely done.
Siakam for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Oh, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
Here's Edwards. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Halliburton against McDaniels. Pass to Turner. Turner, a screen on McDaniels. Halliburton finds Walker. Here's Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. Walker with it. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Up top, Edwards. Walker covering. And Edwards slams it in.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
Siakam, pass to Nembhard.
Minnesota foul. Alexander Walker. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
I think when his coach looks at Andrew Nembhard, he sees lots of potential there, Grant.
Oh, yes, he does, BA. And for a second-round pick in 2022, he's been a steal. A pure point with size at 6'5", that enables him to play at either guard spot.
Well, with the size, frame, and athleticism, if you allow Anthony Edwards to get to the glass, look out.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass. So important.
And Edwards slams it in.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Pass to Turner. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Edwards with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Nimhard. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
Back to Halliburton. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Driving to the basket. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Here's Nimhard. Nails it from 3. Nimhard's got 9. For Minnesota, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards. Tries to spin move. And Edwards slams it in.
How about the handle of Anthony Edwards so much tighter? That is so good.
Pass to Nimhard. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Halliburton for 3. Up again. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play.
The previous play is under the
Basket off in time or not.
And I couldn't tell exactly what happened. And apparently, I guess the refs didn't get a clear look at it either. They have to get it right because this is a big moment in the game.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. It's the Pacers leading by 6. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's T.J. Warren. Then there's Mike Conley. And it's Moore in at the shooting guard position.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Toppin outside. Pass to McConnell. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Reid with the rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Benedict Mathurin, the 6th overall pick in 2022. The Pacers' highest pick in 34 years, Doris.
Incredible to think, B.A., that Indiana hadn't selected that high since 1988, and yet somehow, despite playing in a small market and without high draft selections, they were consistently in the playoffs up until the last several years. A real testament to the competitive spirit of the organization. Well, T.J. Warren is terrific at using his frame to become a factor on the glass. I love it.
Here's McConnell. There's the drive. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
McConnell against Conley. Pass to Anderson. Outside Conley. Reid sets a screen. Launches it from deep. Smith with the rebound. Indiana has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Toppin passes to McConnell. He buries it from 3. And now a 9-point Pacer lead.
What a heads-up play by Obi Toppin. Feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
And Minnesota calls time here. So much of modern offenses include hunting for mismatches. Of course, if you aren't a great defender, you're a target.
And the word you used is appropriate. Great defender. Because teams know how to find the weakest link and attack that. They isolate that poor defender by using pick-and-roll action. And here's the key, B.A. You can be a really solid defender, but if you are the worst of the 5 on the defensive team, teams are going to seek you out.
The shot by Conley, no good. For Indiana, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Three-pointer Mathurin. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Oh, my goodness. How about the handle of Benedict Mathurin? That is pretty.
Conley passes to Moore. Warren with the ball. Pass to Conley. Here's Moore. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. The Pacers have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
And Reed with a basket on the assist by Conley. Reed's got his first basket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
B.A. just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
The 3, Smith. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Jalen Smith wants to stretch the floor. He's got a sweet shot.
Reed passes to Anderson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
The Pacers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. And it's McConnell on the drive. Yep, that one goes. McConnell's got 7 points.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
For 3, Conley. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That 3-point opportunity for Mike Conley? Yes, sir.
Mathurin with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Oh, deflected. McConnell outside. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks it down from distance. McConnell's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
The shot by Conley, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 8 for 9 here in the second. Pass to Neesmith. The 3. Drills it from deep. 5 points in the game. 7 seconds left in the half. And here's Warren. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And he's good on the first of 3.
At the line.
He does not get the second one.
Smith, 3 shots.
And he nails the third. And stolen by McConnell. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a commanding 22-point lead going in. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
This whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Now, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
We've got Miles Turner, Walker out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch-and-shoot situations. No hesitation.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Doris taking a glance at the Indiana Pacers. What do you like about them moving forward?
I would say the fact, BA, that they have quietly built a nice young core. Now, that, of course, is going to take time and patience, but I do believe unequivocally they're on the right path.
And the three-pointer goes.
You can't sleep on this rookie from beyond the arc. Maybe not Walker's strength, but he will hurt you from deep.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
They respond immediately with as much power as possible.
Man, you talk about a heavyweight battle. Both teams landing blows here. There's a screen by Turner. Pass to Halliburton. From deep. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Halliburton with the ball. Back to Walker. Pass to Turner. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nembhard. The 3 is up. It's blocked by Gobert.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Now here's Edwards. From deep, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group. McConnell from outside. Sinks it from distance. McConnell's got 13 now.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Moore's checked in for Anthony Edwards. Here's McConnell. He's got 13. Mathurin finds Toppin. Back to Mathurin. Pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. Here's McConnell. And he lays it up and in. McConnell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
1:06 left in the third.
T.J. McConnell. Second personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor.
McConnell against Conley. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Smith with a screen on Anderson. Back to Smith. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh my goodness, off his feet in a hurry. You love to see Jalen Smith play with aggression in the paint.
Reed, a screen on McConnell. Pass to Reed. Takes the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Reed's got 5 now.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
The 3, Matherin. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Boy, great answer by Benedict Matherin. What a shot from distance.
Conley against McConnell. Here's Moore. Reed passes to Moore. Here's Warren. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Pacers running away with it. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Mike Conley.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. Kyle Anderson is out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's Mike Conley. And it's Moore in at the shooting guard position. Here's McConnell. And it's good for 2.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Left side Anderson. McConnell with a steal. And they're on the break. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Reed, good.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Warren's shot is good.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Over to the left wing. Toppin finds McConnell. And here's Matherin. Pass to McConnell. 5 on the clock. Nice D from Anderson. Minnesota's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Reed for 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. A new lineup here for Indiana. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Indiana again missing. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Edwards for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Nembhard. Going inside. It's Walker on the wing. Back to Turner. Turner, a screen on McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Walker for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards with it. Halliburton picks him up. Goes up on the wing. Edwards can't hit. The Pacers have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Back to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Knocks down the long J. Nembhard's got 19 points.
This is why coaches love Tyrese Halliburton. Just plays the right way.
Picked by Gobert. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
How about Anthony Edwards? The bounce. Go ahead, Ant.
McDaniels against Halliburton. Halliburton on the wing. Back to Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Pacers.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
Driving in, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards, so good athletically.
Here's Nembhard. Again, the Pacers, good for 2 more.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Walker's shot is off.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop. Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Here's Nembhard. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. And the Pacers lead by 21.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
The shot by Nembhard, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Shoots. Misses off the left iron. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Simon's on the wing. He's joined by Thibault. Grant is out there with Ayton. And it's Brogdon in at the point. Halliburton kicks to Walker. 2 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Good D by Brogdon. Passes to Simons. Drops one in from the wing.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Pacers. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Buries it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Simons. Dishes it to Ayton. Back to Simons. Fires for 3. Siakam pulls it in.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Stolen by Grant. A shot by Brogdon, wide open. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Now, here's Simons. Back to Brogdon. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Simons has a great change of pace when he comes off of those screens, so it might not look like he's going fast, but he might take an extra step. And guys just can't keep up with that.
Halliburton with it, defended by Thibault. And a wide open look for Siakam. That falls. Nice speed that time from Halliburton.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
3-pointer, Simon. Pacers with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Nembhard's shot is good. And here are the Trailblazers now. They trail by 3. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Oh, trying for it. Stolen by Walker. Stolen by Brogdon. Pass to Simons. No good with the triple. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. It's a 3-point game. Indiana moving the ball around. Halliburton drives in. Simons with the defensive effort. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. So, Brent, with the end of the 2023 season, it saw the Blazers finishing 13th in the West.
Yeah, Kevin, that's the second straight year that they've been in that 13th place. And certainly that's not the type of consistency this team is looking for. They're in between. They've got veteran players and young guys coming up. They've got to do something to feed one end of that, and we'll see what they do this year. The handles right there from Simon. Great job of just creating enough space for him to do the damage.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Halliburton passes to Walker. Halliburton outside. And there's the drive. The 3. Shot clock at 6. And it's Walker that time on the assist by Turner.
Oh, what a weapon. Walker can abuse you inside, and he can also stretch the floor.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Ayton sets the pick for Simons. From outside the arc, a 3-pointer is right on target. Simons has got 7 points in the game.
They gave up a 3 at the other end. That's Simon's response.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Austin Emma. Turner with the screen. Here's Siakam. Back to Turner. 5 to shoot. Turner with the screen. Halliburton with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Kept alive. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Thibault. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
A shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Simons the pass to Ayton. Lets it go from deep, and Simons is good for 3. He's got 10.
Well, Simons loves to take threes. He's dependable from there.
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Trailblazers. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Portland.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Then it's Williams. Then there's Murray. And it's Kamare in at the power forward. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. The pass to Nesmith, and stolen by Murray. A pull-up. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Pacers trail by 6. From downtown, Toppin, good. Toppin's got his second basket of the night.
Nobi saw the opening right there and goes with the pull-up.
Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
And finished off by Williams.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
McConnell kicks to Smith. Back to McConnell. Outside Mathurin for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
That's pretty much not how they want to bend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Henderson passes to Sharp. He takes it in, and they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
He's an aggressive player. Sharp will force defenders into situations where you have to foul him.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
McConnell kicks to Toppin. Here's Nesmith. And Nesmith with the slam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Well, interviewing former players, they say what they miss most is the camaraderie. What about you, Brent?
I would say, Kevin, right behind the camaraderie is another C word, the competition. And there's no doubt that there's only a few ways that you could ever feed that. Playing at the highest level, being a member of the National Basketball Association, that's something special.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And topping on top of the world there.
But drive by Henderson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Sharp driving inside. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's McConnell. Bucket is good. McConnell's got his first basket of the night.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Drives to the hoop. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Hey, Brent, when you look at Shaedon Sharp, he has shown flashes of being a great offensive player, hasn't he?
He's got all the tools, Kevin, to be a superstar. His development is going to take some time. Essentially went from high school straight to the NBA after redshirting 1 year in college and not playing 1 minute.
Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
Yeah, and then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and they're trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step.
Here's the three, and again, it's the Pacers from deep.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Henderson with it. Now Smith defending, and Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
McConnell. Mathurin passes to Toppin. Outside Mathurin. Mathurin with a screen on Henderson. A shot by McConnell, no good. Portland leading. Here's Sharp. Henderson right side. Here's Williams. Outside for Murray. It's good from long range. Murray's got 6.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault.
Mathurin finds Toppin. Back to Mathurin. Smith right side. No one near him. And again, it's Indiana converting.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot again. His teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Shoots from the baseline. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Siakam is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Walker. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. The shot's good from Simons.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Indiana moving the ball around. Back to Walker. Not going to go that time. Good D by Brogdon. Portland leading by 6. Simons on the wing. To the paint. Here's Grant. Inside, he gets the jumper to fall.
Grant can move out there as a big. Firm screen and great cut.
This is it to Siakam. This one for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Siakam's got 5 minutes.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Simons kicks to Ayton.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
First team foul.
Simons surveying the D. Drops in the tray. Simons has got the lead up to 8 now for the Trailblazers.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Nembhard's shot is good.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
It's so much fun to watch Simons get this kind of confidence. He's so speedy with the ball, creates off the dribble. This kid's impressive.
Walker with it. Ogden picks him up. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
On defense, the Trailblazers. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
There's a screen. Simons kicks to Thybulle. Now, here's Simons. He's guarded closely. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, I know you agree with me. They are on their way. Pass to Nembhard. Will it go? Turner. And Turner stays with it. Turner's got his first 2 points of the night.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
3-pointers, Simon. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter, and bang, just kicks it out.
Brogdon kicks to Simons. Fires the 3. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
3 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Bangs home the trifecta. Nembhard's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. Pacers with the rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. Halliburton for 3. And the Pacers another 3.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Grant sets a screen for Simon. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3.
Simons has got 31.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throw. And part of what people like about Walker pre-draft was his defensive skills. But he has the makings of a versatile two-way guy, giving good coaching.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers holding on to an 11-point. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th, at the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Then it's Rob Williams. Then there's Murray. And it's Kamare in at the 4.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Pass to Sharp. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
Continuing to evolve his game and take on more responsibility for this team. Sharp's such a fun young player to watch.
Here's Toppin. Back to McConnell. Takes the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old-school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Tries the spin move. Sharp, the pass to Williams. And here's Sharp. From past the arc. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Pacers. Trailing here by 8. Murray with it. Mathurin picks him up. Outside for Murray. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Out to the wing. Now the pass to Henderson. Now here's Sharp. Rebound by Smith.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Wasted no time on that one. 9 points here for Benedict Mathurin. Henderson against McConnell. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here.
Shaden Sharp / Skywalker.
Going inside. Smith wide open. He fires. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Here's Henderson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Henderson's got his first bucket in this one. Pacers trail by 7. Here's McConnell. A 3-pointer off the mark. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Here's Nembhard. No good from outside.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Simons is going to take his fair share of 3-pointers. No fear from that distance.
Here's Nembhard. He kicks to Walker. Halliburton against Brogdon. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got 14 points now in the second half.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut back down to a 7-point margin, getting the points there from Halliburton. Simons from outside hits the three-point bomb. Simons has got 40 points.
And Simons right now just assertive and confident in his offensive game.
And that one, good. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now Simons. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Simons. Brogdon with the screen for Simons. Pass to Brogdon. 4 on the clock. Puts up a deep three. Pacers with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside Turner. Shoots the three. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Grant gets a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And it's Halliburton missing. Well, this one is winding down now. Portland can watch the clock run out. Back to Brogdon. The three. Again, Brogdon missing. Fires away from way outside. So the Trailblazers win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily.
And front row seats to watch him.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
So here's Portland's starting group. Simons and Thibault are the two wings. DeAndre Ayton's out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Brogdon in at the point.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
McDaniels, that's good.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
On the wing, Simons. Defended by Gobert. Grant, the pass to Brogdon.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Simons. Launches it. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide open man there.
After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
Edwards can't hit. Now Portland with it. The 3-ball. Simons, that one's good. Simons got 8 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Brogdon, the pass to Simons. There's the drive, and he jams it home with authority.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they played, and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy. How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Drains the triple. 13 points in the game.
Another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him, which makes a lot of sense.
Here's Edwards over Ayton, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, BA, in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Now here's Simons. 13 points in the game. Grant, the pass to Simons. Grant with a screen on Towns. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Brogdon with the ball. Towns covering. That one falls.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Portland.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
There's a minute 26 left in the first. Towns finds McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Brogdon. McDaniels from long range. Simons with a rebound.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Ayton, the screen on McDaniels. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 6. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Pass to Simons from downtown, and he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. He's covered by Simons. Gobert, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now here's Simons. 18 points for him. Buries it from 3.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those 3s early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And Minnesota calls time here. The Timberwolves have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. And here's Edwards outside. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. And stolen by Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Trailblazers. He was money from deep. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Nas Reed out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's T.J. Warren. Then there's Mike Conley. And it's Moore in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. And Minnesota calls time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
And that one's good. Sharp.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Conley, and the shot's good. Conley's gotten his second bucket of the game. And Clark, it's safe to say that there's more talent in the NBA today than ever before.
I don't think there's any question about that, B.A. There are more outstanding players across the country and around the world than at any time, I think, in the history of the game. In part because of the information age we live in, players from around the world can see examples of excellence from whatever part of the world they happen to be from. And that is huge in inspiring young players to dream and realize their dreams of being NBA players if they have the ability and the work ethic to do so.
Outside Murray. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has big goals. He said, quote, "I want to be the best young two-way player in the league, controlling the game even if I'm not scoring the ball. Being everywhere, creating shots, rolling, blocking shots, just being in the paint, loud, communicating. That's my type of basketball."
He's got all the tools, Allie. Thanks for that. Good stuff there. Henderson with it. Still without a bucket.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by Anderson.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Well, he may not be a flashy player, but Kyle Anderson is a winner, Clark.
He really is. I mean, he's selfless, understands how to play. You hear that said a lot. It's about IQ, it's about feel, understanding, gets it done at both ends of the floor, and I love the fact that he's a tremendous playmaker at 6'9".
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
It's offline from half court.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
And that one's good. Sharp.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Outside, Anderson. Here's Warren. Portland grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. They grabbed their own miss. Sharp banked it in off the glass. And now a 12-point Trailblazer lead.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Reed. Takes it inside. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Here's Sharp. He's got 11. Here's Kamare. Williams with the screen. Here's Sharp. They kick it out to Murray. Clock at 4. Pulls it. Reed with the rebound for Minnesota. They've got 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. The 3 is up. And Conley is good for 3. Conley's got 10 points.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Here's Murray. Outside for Henderson. Fires the 3. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Reed finds Conley. Here's Moore. Up top, Reed. Pass to Conley. Reed sets a screen. Here's Moore. No points so far. Shoots. Reed can't hit.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert. And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
First team foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Sharp passes to Henderson. Here's Murray. He's covered by Warren. Here's Sharp. That'll count. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Portland going into the break up 12. And they've got a comfortable lead in large part due to their three-point shooting. More 2K action in just a moment. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense. That's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Anthony Simons out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. 3 on the clock. Here's Edwards. Simons with a rebound. And the Trailblazers shooting 70% from the field. A performance that has been fun to watch. Takes the 3. Ayton. It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
And he's got such great hands. Aiden corrals rebounds and doesn't lose his touch on follow-ups.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Grant outside. Simons outside. Over Towns.
And you see how Towns affects the shot. I mean, has the length, tenacity, and timing of a top-shelf defender.
Second chance shot. Pass to Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. From deep. Gets the three to fall. McDaniels got his second bucket on the night.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now we just can't find the bucket.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating. When Towns goes to the rim, he's doing it on and with purpose.
And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it. The key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
And Grant gets it to go.
Boy, and over time, Grant has expanded his range. If he's left open from beyond the arc, he can definitely knock that shot down now.
Here's Edwards. That shot off. Good work defensively by Thibault. Pass to Simons. Aiden with a screen. This one for three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. 15-point game. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. A line change here for Portland.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Pass to Sharp. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Conley finds Reed. Anderson with a screen on Williams. Puts it up. Reed can't hit. The Trailblazers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. They kick it out to Murray. Here's Sharp. 13 points in the game. Henderson for 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Henderson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, he's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the last 5 MVP award winners have come from Europe, and this summer we saw Victor Wembanyama from France drafted 1st overall, and that's good for business. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said the numbers are large. They start with a B. That's how big the business is internationally, but we think we're just scratching the surface. BA?
Yeah, that's a good point. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. From deep, Conley, the offensive rebound. Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Henderson, the pass to Sharp. From behind the arc. Here's Williams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Warren's shot is good.
Boy, really hard to stop Warren when he gets moving downhill. I mean, he's got a really strong body, and he also has a pretty tight handle, too.
Portland has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Here's Henderson. Basket's good. Henderson's got 10 points.
Able to get to the hoop with those nice handles, leading to an easy finish.
Trailblazers foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Moore passes to Reed. The floater, and the bucket is good. 6 points for him.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Henderson against Conley. Henderson outside. Here's the floater. He gets it in there. Henderson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, hitting that shot through contact, Henderson just plays with a laser-like focus.
And as we end the third quarter, and a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Mike Conley. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's Moore in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Murray from outside drops in the 3. Murray's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Anderson. Rebound by the Trailblazers. It's Sharp on the wing. Pass to Kamari. And here's Henderson. Here's Murray. Clock at 6. Sharp goes in. Oh! Power it home!
Oh, wow! This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Murray for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
It's stolen by Warren. Outside Conley. It's stolen by Henderson. In transition. 4-3. They get it again. Tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Both teams deciding to change it up. Simons against McDaniels. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Shot is good by Edwards.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to fill the lane and get where he needs to be.
Outside Thibault puts up a 3. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 6th assist of the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Gobert passes to Alexander Walker. No good from outside. Portland has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Simons has got 27 points.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Aiden. Pulls it in from the elbow. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. And now the T-Wolves on the break.
Nice looking teardrop by the swingman McDaniel. Love watching his offense continue to evolve and grow.
Outside Brogdon. The three. On the wing, Simons. McDaniel's covering. And it's Simons missing. And Towns has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 19.
And the...
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow.
Man. You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Outside for Grant. From the arc. Gets the three ball to go. And the Trailblazers lead by 20.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Now here's Brogdon. He's covered closely. Outside Thibault to the wing, right side. Simons, right side. 6 to shoot. Ayton, a screen on McDaniels. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that
The previous play is under review.
calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Look, and they've made their decision. Call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's see who's alive.
And he hits the first of three. Good on the second one. And he makes all three. Here's Minnesota. It's an 18-point game. Towns on a screen. Thibault against McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. And there's the lob. Stolen by Ayton. Now here's Thibault. Fires for three. Offensive board. Out to Simons.
Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight. The clash of... The guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Turner is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now here's Edwards. Just
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Halliburton outside. Here's Neesmith. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here is something great from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Passes it to Siakam. Here's Nembhard, over by Conley. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Off target from outside. Here's Towns, and he drops it in from the low post.
I'll tell you, so many different aspects to his offensive arsenal. Towns flashing solid handle ability.
And it's Halliburton penetrating, and a wide open look for Siakam. Sinks the triple.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Outside Conley. Out to Edwards. From deep. Cranes the three-pointer. Edwards got 5.
What a response from Anthony Edwards. If you make a 3, he wants to come right back at you.
Turner passes to Siakam. Lets it go with the 3. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. It's good from long range. 5 points in the game.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now Conley. Following the 3-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Towns the screen. Here's McDaniels. And another 3 for Minnesota.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Conley the pass to McDaniels. Edwards looking it over. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound.
First team foul.
Stolen.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
Pass to Halliburton. Stolen by Conley. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. And Edwards with the stuff.
The Ant-Man is in the house. Mr. Anthony Edwards making it look easy.
So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end. This is why coaches love Tyrese Halliburton. Just plays the right way.
Outside Edwards. Kicks it to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. A baseline jam. Outside Towns. Mims. The dish now to McDaniels. For the three. Good, and the assist goes to town. McDaniels got 6 points.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Now, here is Halliburton. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Siakam a screen on Edwards. Here's Nembhard. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Towns for three. The rebound by Turner.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Edwards. 7 points in the game. Peter.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Timberwolves lead by 8. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
We've got Naz Reid. Monte Morris is out there with Anderson. And it's Minot in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Morris against McConnell. Floats one. Morris with the bucket.
That's just Monte Morris doing his thing out there. Pick and roll action. Can I run it? You bet.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Anderson with the ball, and it's Toppin picking him up. Back to Reid. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. Misses the 3. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 7. Count it. Good. Matherin's got 5 now.
This is what Matherin loves to do. This guy loves to score whenever he can.
Reid misses. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. McConnell in the corner. Stolen by Reid. Morris outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Pacers trail by 5. Right side, Matherin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. That's 7 points here for Benedict Matherin.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
There's the pick. Here's Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. What would you pick right now, Doris, is one of the things that impresses you most about playing the NBA?
Boy, Kev, there's a couple of things that really stand out. Number one, the ball skills that players have and the ability to shoot the ball with range off the bounce. Those are game-changing aspects of today's NBA.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line,
That one falls for Reed. Timberwolves leading by 4. Warren a screen on McConnell. From deep, Moore buries it from three-point range. Moore's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. When people look and say we're fun to watch, he's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. Lobbed up there for Anderson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Anderson against Walker. Smith kicks to McConnell. Here's the floater, and he gets it to go.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Timberwolves leading by 7. And here's Moore outside. Rebound by Smith. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And the wide open shot from McConnell. Drains it from beyond the arc. McConnell's got 5. Minnesota's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Anderson the screen. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Pacers trail by 4. Moore in the corner. Pass to Reed from the arc. And no good that time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Timberwolves ahead, up 4. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Let's hear it for Ray.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Siakam is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Neesmith. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. It wasn't the best of season's doors for the Indiana Pacers last year, but there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appeared to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction.
And that one's good. Towns.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a big man who can run in transition. He is unafraid to get out and finish on the break.
Now, here's Neesmith. He's tightly guarded. 6 to shoot. Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith. Indiana needs to get a shot on it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
And there's the pass to Gobert. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drills the three-pointer. Edwards got 12.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Halliburton for three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Puts up a 3. A shot by McDaniels, no good. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. It's a 5-point game. He gets that one.
You know, execute the turnaround as well as he did there, and there's not much a defense can do about it. Just have to hope the shot's not falling.
Towns, the screen. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Indiana's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, there's elite athleticism by Pascal Siakam. Makes that easy.
Oh, goodness.
The handle of Anthony Edwards so much tighter. That is so good.
Passes to Nemo. Turner with it. Indiana moving the ball around. Halliburton finds Turner for the tie, and the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
And to me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by committing that foul.
Pass to Siakam. Now Turner. Halliburton for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The 19-foot shot. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Pacers trail by 3. McConnell's scanning the floor. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. McDermott for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Towns dishes to Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That 3-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
Stolen by McDaniels. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Clock at 6. Outside Mathurin. With the drive. Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 8. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Mathurin, good.
Mathurin showing his willingness to be ready on the catch. Go ahead.
And more kicks to Reed. Over Smith. Can't nail the jumper.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, it's been an exciting. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Warren is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Reed, and it's Moore in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Drills it from outside.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
There's the three, and another three for Minnesota.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Wow, from the arc, Toppin shoots with real authority. You can tell it's an area of the floor that he's comfortable.
Moore finds Warren. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Warren, good.
Well, T.J. Warren, the catch-and-shoot jumper is pure.
To the middle. Outside Mathurin. Back to Walker. This one for three, and he's good on the three ball.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Inside. Moore inside. He's covered by McConnell. There's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Alexander Walker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson, and it's McDaniels in for T.J. Warren. Here's Neesmith. Kept alive by Indiana, and Turner kicks to Siakam. Nailed from three-point land.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
And here's Moore outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Outside Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Takes it inside. Pass to Nembhard. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
And he's someone the defense should be keying on, especially in this moment.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
Here's McDaniels, and another three for Minnesota.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's the pass to Nembhard. The outside leaner, Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
That's the three fly, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing. And
right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Moore outside. From outside, off the mark. Pacers trail by 10. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Halliburton against Moore. A fader. Gobert pulls it in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Towns for three. That one doesn't go. Throws it up high. Nembhard the pass to Turner. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Jacks up a three. Good on the triple. Towns has got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Basket good.
Wow, Miles Turner showing a bit of physicality and getting his teammates fired up with the hoop and the arm. All right.
And the free throw, no good. Halliburton with the steal. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Turner with the steal. No good. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. David, thank you as always. And that about...